Hey Sagittarius, we are going to pull some cards for September 16th through the 22nd, 2020. I would strongly suggest that you check out your opposing sign of Cancer, as there may be more relevant information there for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, that information is provided below in the description box. It would seem that there is a lot of movement going on around you, and I think you sense it, almost kind of paranoid, looking over your shoulder, whether it be like you see energy moving or if it's an actual things. Like there's just a lot of activity. Somebody may be getting accused of something unfairly. It could be like a favoritism situation, so this could include kids, like almost as if one of the kids is biological and the other one is a step, or the disliked stepchild, and it may be that the bio child does stuff and then blames the other child, and the other child ends up getting their ass whooped. And then it's almost like they hover over this person. So this could be happening to an adult too. And then Cookie Monster and unsure. It's almost like somebody is now unsure of a decision that they thought that they might have wanted over this last year. They might have been thinking about it, and well, it's manifested, and now they don't want it. Somebody's trying to think of a strategy to travel or move or relocate. Somebody is definitely, it almost like seems like is playing coy. Like just, coexisting, trying to seem as pleasant as possible until the right time to take action and strike. Sagittarius. If I've said Scorpio, I'm sorry. I did the Scorpio reading right before you. It feels like somebody was forced to do something outside of their will. Like they didn't want to do it. Or they didn't have an option in it, and it's left them in a place to have to deal with all these negative emotions, and it's almost like they're isolated even though they were reunited with somebody. It's almost as if somebody's they got what they wished for. There may be a sneaky Capricorn or Taurus Virgo around that is excluding this child or person from the material means that she or he allows their own children to have. It's like, so, oh no, we get brand new tablets. Here's this old broken one that like the touch screen don't even work. And it's like almost kind of like a Cinderella story. Let's see what the outcome of this is going to be. We have the Lady. The Heart, the Letter, the Moon, the Gentleman. I almost feel like somebody's getting worked from both sides, like ganged up on. Or will be. Yeah, somebody's trying to buy somebody else's love to hush them up, like trying to buy them off or buy them out. Like, oh, I know I did something wrong yesterday, but shh, here, I'll do this if you don't tell your dad or you don't tell your mom. Yeah, they keep it covered up under wraps. And gift him money or offer it, like him or her, if it's a child or if it's just a full-grown person going through this. I don't even think they really offer them stuff, but then don't even follow through with it later. And so then it leaves this person in a place where they, as in the people who had done wrong, are like takesy backsies. And then by the time the child or the person, the adult realizes that this person isn't going to follow through, they've calmed down and are less impulsive. So now they're scared to go get help or something like that. Somebody may threaten them. Yeah. Like maybe threatening to cut out the other parent from their life, the mother. It's a moon card there. I don't know what this is, but this is sick. Like, it's almost as if somebody is, for the love of money, is what I'm hearing. Somebody feels stuck by some kind of contract or a court order, possibly. Some kind of impulsive decision. Somebody acted like a fool when it comes to justice and left somebody else stuck in with the burden, carrying the burden. It's like somebody important to you or important to somebody that's important to you, I guess. Like, somebody important to somebody else that's important to you may have been treated like they were just left out in the cold to be ate like by a pack of wolves, like to fend for themselves. This could be you. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's almost like somebody who has had their hands and feet bound and they've got a gag and a blindfold on. Like they have been made to feel like I have to take these injustices. I have to accept and just surrender to this abuse and terrorism, because if I don't, there may be a Taurus or a Capricorn that comes after me. Somebody feels as though there's always somebody watching and trying to cover stuff up or withhold stuff. Somebody's like paranoid. It may be an Aries or an Aquarius. It looks like there was some kind of new beginning. But something else had to be left behind. And it may have been a Leo or taken a lot of strength. But I don't think you had a choice. Whoever this was, it's like whoever had to leave, I feel like didn't have a choice. Like this was something that just abruptly happened. Whether it be like some kind of whether damage to the home or it be because like it's a court order that you got to go to jail. Whatever it is, it does seem like somebody unexpectedly had their entire life out, like ripped out from underneath of them. Whether it be because somebody randomly left you or you realize that somebody was pulling the wool over your eyes the entire time and now you feel like you can't trust yourself or your own decisions, like really fucked with your head. So now it's like feeling like if you even make 1 inch in the, like make a move, the wrong move, like just twitch your muscle and you're going to be thrown to the flames. Like you're the one who's going to be sacrificed or somebody that you care about is going through this. There might be threat of like, oh my goodness, this is kind of reminded me of The Child Called It. Like there may be threat of scalding water or like making a child touch a hot stove for their bad doings. Yeah, it's almost like setting their flesh on fire or heating their flesh to make them think and repent. Sagittarius, if this is happening to you, please go get help. Like there's people that will support you and help you. Like if somebody's like, oh my goodness, maybe somebody's like a pyromaniac or does this after somebody else leaves. Maybe like, let's say it's a kid situation or even an adult situation and they wait till the, company leaves to start abusing. So if it were like separated parents situation, it would be like this person may be super perfect and awesome and nice and all those things to your child as when somebody is present, but as soon as the cat is away, the mice will play, and that's when, like, it's almost like life-threatening types of behavior. So please, if you can, or if you know who this is about, help them, and definitely help yourself if it's you. There are people out there that will help. Wow, that's a pretty intense message. It's almost like somebody feels like they've been locked up and they threw away the key, or they're being kept in the dungeon, not allowed to share any of their thoughts. If they share any of their thoughts, they'd get burned. It's like, but something's always around, whether it's right next to them, but it's almost like right here, there's a fire behind this guy. And somebody's got incredible patience, but it's like he may not see the fire, but he can feel the fire. So it's almost like somebody's always watching. And I did hear peeping Tom right before I started the video. I don't know if I did share that. Yeah, it's somebody who is possibly like acts like God. God giveth and God taketh away. All right, Sagittarius, this is kind of a really awful reading, and I'm sorry to say all those things. It does look like somebody is going to have to stand up and say no. Like, I don't settle for this. It's not okay to treat me like this. Like, I deserve better, and try their best to maybe even in some way, shape, or form inform somebody of what's going on, or don't ignore it when you see them, if it's a loved one. Sagittarius, if it's you, be careful out there. This could even be a situation of which, it's like a abduction of sorts. So I don't know who this may be for. I think this is very specific in a lot of ways. In other ways, it may be like kind of a general scenario of something going on in your life, not necessarily in the family department, but could be going on in your finances, or just apply the same sequences of events to it, and you would have your answer. It'd lead you to your answer. All right, Sagittarius, I'm sorry this wasn't a better reading, and I hope this isn't anybody out there. And if it is, I hope they get the message and they're on the lookout. But anywho, if you'd like to have a personal reading, if this resonates with you and you would like to have a personal reading, please feel free to contact me and book a reading. That information is provided below in the description box, and I would be more than happy to assist you. I'll see you next week. Bye.